Welcome, Capricorn, to your Astrodice reading for January. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you for the new year. Getting straight in here. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Okay. Best message. Stepping right into this new year. Okay, we have the 12th house coming out with some Aquarian energy. And going straight for Pluto. Nice. So with Pluto over here, it's talking about this transformation. Taking that leap of faith forward and a rebirth. Nice. And doing it with some Aquarius energy. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Love it. And going straight into the 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming you. Yield to a greater cause or power going on here. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Now, because of the determination and the fighting and the Ace of Cups over here, it's almost like you're saying in the very beginning of the month that I refuse to settle for anything that does not overfill my cup. I have so much determination. I'm battling for what's mine. So yeah, that's good energy though, because that means that you're starting the new year saying, I have worked so hard over here that I am refusing to settle for anything that I don't deserve. I deserve so much. So it's very good. With the freedom loving over here, it's like you're fighting for what's yours. So you've been putting in all the hard work over here. Ace of Cups is the Queen of Cups. Could be fighting for this love. Could be fighting for this new person. Could be an ex. Or it just could be just the cup itself. So very nice. Saying, yeah, this is the cup that I want. This is where I'm going. Over here on the Five of Wands. Yep, definitely holding tight to what you want. You know that you deserve this, so you're really holding tight to this situation. If it is a new love, it could be a Capricorn that you're holding tight to. It could also be a Cancer. It could also be a fire sign. But when it comes to money, it's like you're really holding tight to this opportunity. Very nice. The Ten of Wands coming out with the High Priestess is showing yes, because I've been using my intuition and I have a gut feeling everything's going to go the way it's planned. So it feels like, hey, you know what? I know that I deserve what I deserve because I've been putting in all this hard work, and I ain't settling for nothing less, that's for sure. Because I've put in everything that I have. There could even be secret desires or the way that you're doing things. But you do know that it is coming around. I do see the moon over here all big and full. So let's see what's going on over there. Maybe you know that this could be coming in around the full moon. Let's see what's going on. Full moon's around the 24th, I believe, is when it starts. This will be the full moon in Cancer, so this will be great for you. Having the Knight of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords and the Dream over here with the Star card. So it does feel like whatever you're looking for is coming in a little slow. During the mid-month, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This could be around the 15th of the month or so. And it does show this persistence that you are doing to have this rebirth and moving forward. So, love the persistence. With the Ten of Swords over here, it's showing, I'm kind of, it got me kind of pinned against a wall, though, because the dream isn't exactly coming exactly the way it is. But you're persistently moving no matter how it is. Also, watch out for back pain. If anyone has any chronic back pain or, you know, seek medical attention or make sure that you get your meds done or something, right? You might want to see a chiropractor about that, because I do see a lot of back pain coming up. Could be from a car accident. And it feels like it could be past. It doesn't feel like it's very new. It feels like it could be old chronic pain coming back. Yeah, because you don't see the Ace of Wands coming just right now. So the overwhelming part of the 12th house could be this chronic pain coming up also, guys, okay? For some of you, some kind of, maybe got some whiplash or something in the past, or maybe now, but for a lot of you, it looks like it's kind of an older situation that could be kind of coming back on you. Could be because of the cold, for the winter, you know? Bones don't like cold. Cartilage doesn't like cold. But it could be something like that. Maybe you sit wrong. Because I'm kind of seeing like maybe you sit and kind of twist it a little wrong and then you end up hurting yourself. Be careful. Be careful, because I do see that for someone. With the Ace of the Wands over here, yes, it's like the dream is not 100% coming true. They haven't really given you exactly what you want just yet, but you're still determined to get it. You're not going to settle for less. If anything, you know, going over here to the Ten of Swords, this is going to be a time where you could really kind of focus on yourself. Yeah, this is going to make you kind of out in the cold. Someone does have some kind of back issue or some kind of chronic pain. Please take care of yourself and be careful the way you're sitting, because it looks like either the way you were sleeping, you kinked your neck and you already have chronic pain, where you're sitting, something of this nature, so be very careful. If you know you're supposed to sleep with a pillow, or a certain kind of pillow, or sit a certain kind of way, just watch that, or watch the way you get up. Maybe you're getting up too fast and you hurt your back, but it's something that is kind of older. But otherwise, on top of that, yeah, take the opportunity to probably seek some. If you haven't taken your pills in a long time, you know you still have some, you might want to take those, right? Seek medical attention, go see your chiropractor, however it is. It looks like it's going to hurt. Yeah, I don't like that. Feels like it's something that might not have been happening for a while, and then all of a sudden it just ran right into it. Okay, moving forward with the star. Otherwise, what it's saying over here for the other situation, I always see these other situations, how I am. If I see it, I bring it up, guys, okay? If it's still talking about a new love and you're talking about that, they're kind of leaving you out in the cold a little bit. So it does feel like everything you're determined to work on, whatever the situation is, it feels like it's kind of coming into a, I don't know, it's kind of like bridging itself kind of sideways. I see it sideways coming this way, meaning it's not really going the way you want it to go just yet. It's not straightforward. You see what I'm saying? Like you're not running into it just yet. So, seeing a lot of different situations, because we were talking about the 12th house. There's all kinds of greater cause. There's all kinds of power. There's all kinds of things going on. You have the star card over here. So you're still working on the hopes and dreams. And if you are starry-eyed about this person, it feels like they are starry-eyed about you, if I could get that word out. If I could just say the word. But it feels like there's some healing process that's going on, but it also feels like the healing of your back, of this issue that's going on. So, man, I have to give that to you guys. I'm so sorry, but it has to come up. Spirit's like, you have to tell them about their back. You have to tell them about this issue that they're having. It's going to delay a situation with the Ace of Wands over here. This back pain is going to delay you a little bit. It's going to throw you off track a little. Because because it's pain. Yeah. But otherwise, I see this person as being starry-eyed about you as you are them. Could also be dealing with an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But the problem is it just feels like it's unfair, because it feels like they're just not coming the way you want them to be. With your back, it feels unfair. It just feels like there's this unfairness. Why? Why? And you're going to feel a little unbalanced, and you could be feeling a little imbalanced too within your back, because you have to go see the chiropractor to get it straight, right? Get all the kinks worked out. However it is, you're going to feel this kind of unfairness, that you're not getting the promotion, that God, it could be all three in one, guys. It's just not all coming together, and you're like, why? But the thing that I do have over here is the open door, so it doesn't say that the doors are not. It's not saying the doors are shut. If anything, there's more opportunities coming. It's just that now you have this delay because, it's just been delayed. with the Ace of Wands upside down. But you're still moving persistently, you know, towards it. Like I said, those of you who do have this chronic pain, though, it is going to slow you down for all the right reasons. Six of Pentacles in reverse, not feeling the generosity. Eight of Swords, at least you're out of your... At least you're not going to have any anxiety as you're separating from that. But the Four of Wands says that it's just going after the leap forward that you're having. You're still waiting for the rebirth. There is a leap forward that you're taking. The transformation is kind of like this leap forward that you're making, and you're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing to make the rebirth. Unless I see the devil, the death card yet, I don't really see the rebirth itself just yet. You're in like the process of making a rebirth because you are in a transformation mode, right? You are. You're transforming things around you as you're working so hard because you're saying, I'm dedicated, I'm working, and I ain't taking less than what you're going to give me. I don't care who you are. So not feeling it really over here within the love situation. Yes, you feel like that this person is being a little... They're holding back. You don't feel the generosity from the love situation the way that you expected them to be. It's almost like because, well, it feels like they're kind of doing something else on their own as well. They feel like there's things that are up in the air. They're kind of tossing coins around as well, pros and cons about the situation of the love situation. Whether this is a new love or an old love that needs to be re-sparked, they're still trying to figure out what's going on as you're trying to figure out what's going on as well. So you guys are doing the same thing, trying to figure out how to get the ship in, figuring out how I'm going to make time, how am I going to do this, how am I going to do that. With the Eight of Swords upside down over here, it's like you don't have... Oh, well, that's good. Because at least the Eight of Swords upside down is telling me that your back issue is starting to feel a little bit better. You don't feel imprisoned as much. If you felt like you were imprisoned in your bed there for a while and couldn't really move and do the things that you wanted to do and take the action in it in the mid-month, you're finally now really focusing on yourself. The new moon coming, or the full moon, excuse me, coming out around the 24th. Is really going to help you focus on yourself and really get yourself back to where you need to be. But that's great, though, because you don't feel like you're tied down anymore. You feel like you're feeling a lot better. You feel like you have more authority. The ball's back in your court. You're saying my pain is going away. I finally got my meds. I seen the chiropractor. I did whatever I was doing. So at least you feel like you're a lot more free. And I love that, though, because it's coming underneath that Aquarius, so you feel a little more freedom-loving and really coming through that, saying I'm, free of this pain. It's not as bad as it was. If you guys always deal with that, it just means it's going to be worse now. Like I said, it could be due to the cold because it's out in the cold. Right? Bones. Arthritis. Man, maybe that's what it is too. I just heard arthritis. Some kind of issue, guys. I heard that as well. Okay, so anyways, we have the change over here, but it is changing. So there comes that great change and transformation. And it's going to allow you to change and continue with your transformation and taking that big leap because you're saying, I'm not feeling like I was in the mid-month. I feel so much better. Okay, with the Four of Wands upside down, you're saying, but I'm just kind of chilling and kind of focusing on myself right now. Now I just feel like I just need to kind of chill out a little bit. And now I just want comfort. Definitely wanting some comfort. Moving forward with the Chariot. Waiting for the Chariot to come through. So as you're having this transformation and you're having this big leap forward, you're definitely going to start seeing in the 12th house transformation start coming in as the Chariot starts moving you into the direction that you need. But it is going to take until about the end of the month to get there. This is actually going to give you new choices and decisions. So it does feel like there is something coming up. It could be a message where you thought you were losing a little bit of passion about the situation to where now it feels like there's going to open up the door for new situations to move forward in. So there is definitely this new message coming in that is going to make you have to think about these choices so that you can start moving again. Okay. Some of you might even be buying a new car. with the Six of Swords. You might be having some car issues, and you might be thinking this is the time now to invest and start, you know, I've saved my money, and maybe you're buying a new car, okay? Or traveling. I see a lot of travel as well at the end of the month. Okay. And maybe that's a big deal though too. You know, Spirit's like, look, if you had some kind of issue over here and you knew you were supposed to go traveling at the end of the month, that's a setback too. How am I going to get my goal and my dream done, you know, if I can't travel, if my back hurts? So at least you feel like you're freed now from that pain, the excruciating pain. I'm not going to say you're not out of pain, right? I'm just talking about the kind of pain that I'm seeing, an overwhelming pain. In which now feels like you can actually now travel if you need to go traveling. It just doesn't feel like you're going to be gone for as long as maybe you wanted to be at one time. You see what I'm saying? It kind of feels like it's kind of knocked itself back a little bit. And I see travel over here as well. So if you did feel like you were going to go on a vacation that was going to be, you know, a couple weeks long, you may be knocking that down to about a week or so instead. Okay? Take that how it resonates, okay? And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.